coffee today. So after you're done watching this videotape, you'll know just how we do it. Of course, you can't tell anyone, because if you do, then they'd make it just like us. So you have to be sworn to secrecy. And if you tell anyone, then we'll come to your house and we'll do mean things to your little brothers and sisters. Okay, let's go. We're going in the kitchen. First, we're going to see the espresso machine. This is the espresso machine. It's the heart of the cafe, really. All the coffee starts here. It's made by a company called Cimbali in Italy and imported by the Pasquini family in Los Angeles. This is the grinder. The coffee goes in the top, gets ground up real small, and comes out the bottom when you pull on this handle. And let's make some coffee. Ready? The first drink we're going to make today is an espresso. The most simple, basic drink. It comes in a small cup. Like this. And here to make an espresso for you is the world-renowned espresso maker, Ms. Taloo. I'm going to explain the filters. First, she uses the double filter. The double is distinguished from the single because it has two spouts underneath it instead of one. She puts it underneath the grinder and pulls twice on the handle. Takes it and places it on the head of the machine and twists to the right until it locks in place. Delicious, just like a good cup of espresso. Thin and black underneath, kind of brown and thick on top. Not too much water for the amount of beans, not too much coffee either. All the amounts have been perfectly calculated and worked out in advance. Here at Troy, every time we make a cup, if we do it precisely, it will come out exactly the same way. Delicious. Making a coffee is usually removing the filter from the machine. Take the filter and knock it in the knock box. Now, once you do that, you'll notice the filter is got a little coffee residue in it. That's okay. Now, put the filter underneath the coffee grinder and with your right hand pull the handle, once for a single, twice for a double. Then, you'll notice coffee is still in the thing and it's not really smoothed out. So you tamp it lightly on the round surface in front of the grinder. Then, most importantly, you take your hand and wipe off any grounds that are left on the edge or the rim of the filter. This is very important because those coffee grounds, when they're dry, act like sandpaper on the rubber seal inside the machine. Now, as you can see, you take the filter, place it in the machine, and turn to the right. Now you're ready to make coffee. Okay, this is the espresso machine. On the upper left hand, you'll notice a knob. This knob is used and turned to the left to force steam out of the pipe underneath it. The steam itself is under high pressure and usually doesn't burn if you hold your hand 3 inches or more away from it. But if you put your hand up too close, it will burn. The steam pipe itself does get very hot, so you have to be careful with it. Now, moving over to your right on the machine, you'll notice what's called the head, which is where we place the filter. Farther right in the right-hand corner is another dial, and that's used to get hot water out of the machine. It's also extremely hot, and you have to be very careful. Underneath it, you'll notice a knob that has a picture of little cups all around it. And those little cups signify how much water you want to come through the machine and through the coffee. To the left of that is a button with a coffee cup above it. That's known as the start button, and every time you make a coffee, you'll have to push that to begin. And on the left-hand side, on the bottom, is the on and off switch. That's off. So we take the cup, place it underneath the filter. Use your other hand. Now you turn the dial to 2 cups or 2 shots, top right, 2 small shots, and push the start button. Usually we don't let it drool out the left-hand side like that. But what the machine did was take steam and force it through the espresso beans, thereby giving you 2 shots or 1 whole espresso. Single spoon there. Isn't this delicious? A cup of perfect espresso. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, this is Sean Carrillo wishing you goodbye and bon appetit.